Hello Scorpio, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship in the past. This could also be something that's current. For others of you, this could be a situationship you find yourselves in. And for a small portion of you, this could be a connection that is very strong in terms of the energy. You feel there's a whole lot of energy between the both of you, but no one's really speaking up. Also, for those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. I have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self. At the end of this reading, I will be channeling Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. Not bad, but a little confused. And there's some sneaky behavior here. So, first card's the strongest. We have here opening followed by inspiration. Then we have mothering, wild woman, creativity, centering, order, nourishment. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme we have here is feelings and emotions. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Scorpio, there is a part of me that wants to really open up to you. A part of me that I've hidden away deep down. Certain things that are in my heart, in my mind. But these things have been kept secret. Certain ideas, visions that I've had. Plans that I had made. Feelings that I had kept. I have kept this from you and I have not opened up to you. A part of me now does want to open up to you. I want to tell you what it is that I feel. I want to express myself to you. I do feel that in this connection, there is a sense of inspiration. You do inspire me. Everything about you makes me feel in awe. I am in awe of you. The world sounds better, tastes better, feels better, smells better. Just knowing that you were there, you were in it. My world was once black and white, but now with you in it, everything seems so colored. You inspire me and I have become more creative. I see things differently. I view things differently. And this difference is good. I also feel that in this connection there is a sense of mothering, nurturing, this caring quality that you have. This quality is a sense of nurturing, caring, and protecting, loving, having and giving that unconditional love. All for the sake of one who is loved. One who is helpless. And sometimes I feel helpless. Even though you have given me this unconditional love, and even though I see you and view you in this way, things are complicated because here I have been not as truthful. Time has gone by and A few things have happened. I am not as truthful as I once was. I don't speak honestly. Yes, there are certain things that have happened. Certain things I should have said to you. I should have opened up to you, but I never did. Because of this, I see things differently now. All that has happened, I feel that in this connection, I could have avoided the inevitable, the hurt and the pain. But I went behind your back and I did things that were not right. There was a sense of sneaky behavior, creating some lies, hiding the truth, not really wanting you to know the full truth, but maybe just half a truth. What you don't know won't hurt you. Or will it? I also want to create something now. I want to create something and keep something for the world to see, long-lasting for the world to see. This creativity is a web of love that I would like to weave. This web of love that I'm trying to weave, it is pure, it is true, and it makes you the center of my world. I also feel that in this connection, there is a sense of centering, wanting to be that person who is centered, wanting to be that person who has a better view of things, being able to have a balance between the yin and the yang. If I'm the moon, you are the sun. We come and go and we dance in perfect harmony. I can always depend on you. I can always see that you're going to be there for me. I don't have to worry about anything. I also feel that in this connection, there is this clouded judgment where there is a lack of information, there is a lack of clarity, there's a lack of understanding. And when I hear and when I feel all of this, it does not really encourage me to make a move forward. Because right now I am at a crossroads. Forwards, backwards, left or right, where should I move? The movement that I sense, the things that I should do. It is vast. It is beautiful. It is different. I'm unable to move forward because of this thick fog. It has not lifted for a while now. And because of that, there's confusion, there's deception, there's a lot. Certain things have happened. And in this connection, I feel that there's a lack of truth that is being exposed because there are certain things that are hiding. This lack of understanding and this lack of clarity, it should be the reverse once this fog and this cloud dissipates. Once things are more clear, I can move forward, backwards, left or right, make the right choice, make the right decision. I'll know what to do and where to go. In the meantime, I have realized and I've come to this decision that you are that special someone for me. In this connection, you are someone who fulfills me emotionally, spiritually, and physically. You have this ability of doing that. I also feel that in this connection, there's a sense of feelings and emotions, very strong, very true. These feelings and emotions that exist, it's hard for me to be someone else. If you are happy, I am happy. If you're sad, my world falls apart, and I don't know what to do. Right now, all I want is to open up to you and be with you the way that I think we should be. I have my own ways of thinking, my own thought process. But I do know and I do believe that there's certain things in this connection that need to be addressed. The part where I do want to be with you, but I'm confused. The part where I do want to be with you, but I have been sneaky. I have hidden things from you and I have not been 100% truthful. I know that that is something that has bothered you. And it is now also bothering me. All right. Scorpio. So the overall arching theme is feelings and emotions. This talks about affection, even about passion. However, there's a very earthy and homely kind of feeling, like homely or homey kind of feeling with this person. Your person of interest feels that right now, the way the connection is between the both of you, they feel that they want to be more connected to you, but more like a family. It sounds kind of strange. Whatever has happened in this connection, they do feel that there are a lot of things that they can work towards, a lot of things that they can fix. This is what they feel, that they can fix things. Now, fixing things is difficult, but when they have feelings and emotions for you, it does appear that they will work. They will work on this day and night. They will try to fix the solution or fix the problem, find that solution to the problem. Okay. I'm just going to do something a bit different, odd. Sorry, I'm just going to light this because it didn't come undone. It turned off. It extinguished. There you go. So I do see here, there's been some lies, there's been some trickster behavior, certain things that you may have believed, but deep down below the surface, not all of it was true. This may have hurt somebody in this connection. A lack of truth. Trying to get away with something. I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. Interesting. Okay. So this should give you a better idea as to what happened in this connection in the first place that may have caused the problem. So certain things were fine, they were great, but then things went downhill all of a sudden. The question is, what happened? This is for those of you that may not have had any closure. This person may have faded, they may have just ghosted you. Certain things may have happened where everything that turned out to be, it's not what it was meant to be in the beginning. Things have changed. Things are now different. I also see here with this card, the Queen of Staves, we do have somebody that's on a mature level, but we also have here the 10 of Arrows. This deck I read in the reverse, and this is in the past, something that happened in the past. So this is for those of you that didn't have any closure, but also this person may have faded to the point where they now breadcrumb you. So they're maybe messaging you once a week or maybe once a month, and now you're just kind of wondering, where do we stand in this connection? Why is this person so distant? They may not have told you that, and that's what these cards are for. The first set of cards that I had right now, the white ones, the Goddess Oracle deck, that one, that's the current situation, the current status of your person of interest. That's the current status. This is in the past. So hopefully you'll be able to understand a little more. It'll give you a little bit of clarity why your person of interest kind of started to keep their distance. Here's the 10 of Arrows. Wow. Understanding. Accumulation and wisdom. That's what this is all about. You remember, there was a lack of understanding with the order card that I just read, a lack of clarity and a lack of understanding. And that's what this is about. There was a lack of understanding, a lack of wisdom. There was no perfect emotional wisdom that was gained through experience. They wanted the ending of difficult situations, but that wasn't coming, and they were not really sharing knowledge with others, and others were not sharing knowledge with them. Here in the reverse, it talks about more need to be considered. More needs to be considered before completely understanding a situation, and only then can understanding be gained. Overwhelmed by too much information and getting lost in the details. So this does mean that somebody here kept talking. You may not have talked so much. It's the quality of the talk or the impact of it. For example, if somebody says, I bought groceries today, right? That doesn't really make much of a difference in somebody's life, but you have talked, haven't you, right? But if you say, by the way, I just discovered I'm pregnant, right? Mouth's going to be wide, right? Person's going to be like, what? Sometimes they're happy. Sometimes they're in shock. So something in this relationship happened where your person of interest here discovered something, and that information that was being shared was almost like an overload for them. It was too much for them to handle. It's like they got short-circuited. That's similar to what happened here. And because of this, it was so much information, it was too overwhelming. After they got lost in the details, they were not able to make sense of what was going on. So it appears that in the beginning, your person of interest was already quite confused. There was a lack of understanding and a lack of clarity of what you guys are, where you're headed, what the future is going to be like, all those sort of things, even the plans. There was a lot of uncertainty. But then things changed a little bit, became a bit more serious. However, at that point, it got even worse. Then there was really a lot of confusion. We have here also the Queen of Staves. The Queen of Staves here talks about not really feeling powerful, not feeling clever anymore, and feeling like they had lost their talents. Here it talks about a lack of wit and wisdom. So twice the wisdom card has come up here now. Not the card, sorry, the word. Wisdom has come up twice. And that indicates to me that no, this person is not wise. This person is either inexperienced or they are just simply immature. A lack of enthusiasm and not wanting to take action and not even wanting to get support or give support. What they were doing was waiting too long to use their forces and their power. They were not showing the world their strengths. At some point in time, they didn't do this because they were feeling powerless. So why were they feeling powerless? Because they did not understand the situation. Had they understood whatever they've gotten themselves into, or whatever the issue was, they would have been able to make a better decision. They would have been able to move forward, be a stronger individual, instead of having that lack of wisdom. Now, this wisdom should have been gained through experiences. However, it does appear to me that it was not, partly because your person of interest doesn't seem to pay a lot of attention to the important things. And even if they do, they don't think it's important. And that's something that may have gotten you quite upset, because I see that here. There's that lack of wisdom. So even if you're teaching this person, even if something's happening in their life, they're still not getting it. How can you be with a person like that? They may look like a queen, and a queen can still be like a king, but they may look as if, they've got it all. They know everything. They may look like that. It may appear like that, but it is not like that. Things may look different, but in actuality, it's completely a different situation. All right. I have here the Beginner's Tarot deck. So with this, what I like to do is have a look at any sort of action, any plans, any intention your person of interest may have towards you. King of Wands. Very interesting. First card is the strongest. Oh, my lord. Queen of Wands. Okay. Very, very rare for me to see that. One after the other. And then we have the Nine of Cups. Wishes granted. Wanting to have wishes granted. Wishing for you. The Fool taking that leap of faith. Then we have the High Priestess. Not really talking to anybody. All right, Scorpio. This is very interesting. Very rare to have this. So we have here the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups, the Fool, and the High Priestess under the bottom of the deck, the overarching theme. The King of Wands here, it talks about how your person of interest may feel that you are maybe attached to something or someone else, and they feel that you are unavailable. Do they have a lot of passion for you? Absolutely yes. Do they want to promise you something? Absolutely yes. Do they feel that you are their divine counterpart? You are their divine partner. You are twin flames, soulmates, karmic partners. Do they feel that? They do. They do. There's something about you that complements this person, and they feel that you are just meant to be together. And here we have the Queen of Wands. Of course, similar feelings, a lot of passion. Your person of interest also feels that in this connection, you are somebody who is utterly irresistible. They find it difficult resisting you. They can't. They find it very alluring being around you in your company. We also have here the Nine of Cups. Now, being in your company, let's just go quickly back here. They also feel that you're the only person that actually gets them. You're the only person that actually understands them. And they like this about you because they can only relate to you. Here we also have, now getting back to that, the Nine of Cups. This talks about how your person of interest really has seen different options in their life, but now they want to settle down and they just want to be with you. You are their wish come true. They wish for you. Yes. I think there's that song by Maroon 5. Wishing for You or something like that. It's similar to that, the feeling that I'm getting from here. And there's this desire that you are that special person. Here, with this spiritual aspect, because we have two individuals who are very close in terms of their energies, it's very difficult to move on or move forward and be detached. So it's almost like you guys are attached to each other. Here, we also have the Fool card. Now, the Fool card it's a great card because it does talk about taking that leap of faith. Putting everything aside and just going right for it, right? The problem here is that this is an individual who takes action first and thinks later. And that is a problem. Why? Because they haven't thought long and hard about it. That does become a problem. Eventually, this person could end up hurting you, or you could maybe hurt them. Why? Firstly, they're immature, or they're just inexperienced. That's one thing. The other thing is, the connection may finish as soon as it had started. Why? Because this is the Fool. This is the Fool who's starting this. Not thinking straight. Just chasing that butterfly, walking off a cliff and hurting themselves. They don't think. They just feel. And when you have that, it does not work out for a whole bunch of people. Here we also have the High Priestess. The High Priestess here talks about how in this connection, your person of interest knows what they want. They know where this is headed. They feel that they know where this is headed. They feel that they can predict a little bit of where this is headed, but they don't want to talk to anybody about it. They want to keep it secret. One of the things here is there is this understanding and this desire to move on and to have an actual connection, but there's also hesitation And this hesitation comes through because there's this feeling of openness, wanting to be open, wanting to be honest, but not really being able to physically or even emotionally handle that. Spiritually, your person of interest feels that there's something very unique, but a part of them wants to talk to you, and yet a part of them hides. They feel and they know and they trust that this is headed in the right direction. It's just that they don't want to interfere by actually saying anything or putting anyone on the spot. All right. So I do see here a perfect couple, divine feminine, divine masculine, meant to be together. Wish coming true, but when we have here the Fool card, please take a step back and take things slow, because this individual may rush into the situation and may finish as soon as it had started, so we do not want that to happen. All right, just going to do a quick prayer. All right, so these are messages from Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Oh boy, first card the strongest. It's up to you. So this does talk about having a choice in the matter, because here choice is important. Somebody may not want to be with this individual. They just need that validation with this card. Then we have your wait, followed by let go. After that, we have take action. You are ready. After you are ready, we have here a year from now. And then we have here, there's something better. Yes, with an exclamation mark under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. All right, so first card's the strongest. It's up to you. So you do have a choice in the matter. Either you could be with this person or you do not have to be with this person. They're telling you here to wait. So waiting is going to take some time. We also have a timeline here, a year from now. It does say wait. So there is going to definitely be a wait in this connection for things to get better. Here it talks about letting go. So it does not mean you stop loving this person, but do let go in the sense, maybe you've been messaging them a lot. Maybe you're the one who's always the initiator. You're the go-getter. You're the one who's taking initiative and planning all the time. It's time to maybe take a step back and let's see what happens. Let's see how this person reacts to you. That's the type of action you need to take. Take action by letting go. And then we have here, you are ready. Now, some of you may wonder, why is it important to let go? Because you're waiting to see a reaction from them. And the more you let go, sometimes the better it is. Most of the time it is. Because if you're the one who's chasing and they're used to this, they don't have any value for you. But when you stop, all of a sudden they start to miss that behavior because it's no more. And from that, they become more attracted. And then they become more inquisitive. Why? Why is Scorpio not reaching out? Why are they doing this all of a sudden? Do they have someone else in their life? Are they busy with something else? Am I not a priority anymore? All of these things start to crop up in their mind. And all of a sudden what happens is they realize that you have value. And when you have value, you're worth something. And when you're worth something, that's when they're afraid of losing you. And that's what's happening here. It's very important to move on in this connection, to move on from the way one has been feeling so that another individual can see things in a different way. We also have here, you are ready, emotionally, spiritually, physically. You are ready here to handle anything that comes to you, but the wait time will be a year from now. Could be a few months, it could be a year. Within the next few months to a year, something better is going to happen in this connection regarding both of you. For others of you, within this year, someone else who is better is going to come into your life. So we did have that sneaky behavior card, right? Some of you might be in a third-party situation where a total of 3 people are involved, or even 4 people are involved in this connection. But Here, you do have a choice. This is my choice card. It's up to you. Things are either going to work out, or you're going to make things work out another way. Here we have, yes, under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have here the sun and the moon, the sun and the moon. Perfect balance, perfect harmony. So I do see that happening. I do see that some of you are going to be moving on. And for some of you, you may wonder, last year I said that this card was going to come up, and again, this year's come up. Why does it keep coming up every single year? There's certain aspects where there is going to be a repetition. Not only that, but this deck itself only goes up to a year from now. It doesn't go up to like 3 years from now or 5 years from now. So that's one of the limitations that exists here. But also, things take time. And that's exactly why they have here the wait card. It's important to wait for certain things to work out at their own pace, at their own time. Scorpio, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I do like to read the comments, and I also like to read the stories that you provide me. For those of you who are new, I do have another channel called Asnointia Audio, and that is on YouTube. It's absolutely free from beginning to end. Those videos are about spiritual connections. Some of them are regarding relationships. Sorry, I just smacked my lips. Relationships. And in terms of relationships, what are the feelings and emotions of an individual when something happens? So there's some scenarios I have in there. Also, there's one video that I have on negative energies to learn more about that, what and who they are, and how to get rid of them from your life. Because whatever is written in your book of life, whatever is owed to you karmically, it will come as long as you are able to manifest it. And how do you manifest it? By getting rid of all the things that are preventing you from manifesting, which are negative energies. I have packages on my website, www.asnointia.com. I have packages that'll help you get rid of these things. One is called the Chakra Checkup package. The other is a self-help guide, and that is the Holy Light package. That plus the Water Wellness package is quite powerful. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys again. Until then, take care, stay safe. Bye now.